Praise the Lord, everyone. It is evening here. I believe it's maybe after 8 o'clock, and I'm posting. I had a busy weekend, but I just wanted to check in with you all before the weekend was over. And it was about Proverbs 22:6, the King James Version, which states, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. I'm a teacher and I work at an elementary school. I'm also a mother of 5. And a young girl, she had to be around 4th or 5th grade or something like that. We were having just a conversation, and I commented something, and she drew something that looked like a mermaid or something she drew. And I was like, well, that's not even real. I don't know why you all even draw those type of, creatures. And she was like, I'm going to say something, but I'm not going to say anything. I don't think I want to say it. And another girl in front of me was like, go ahead, say what you got to say. And the girl said, well, God is not real. And that broke my heart. And I just talked to her and I said, well, how do you think you got here? And she was just naming this and naming that, naming dinosaurs. I said, well, how do you think all those things got here? Only life can make life. Nothing else. And I said, I pray that the Lord reveals himself to you. And I just started thinking, what in her mind would even think that way? What did her parents say? Do her parents know? So that was all going through my mind at one time. And that's why it's important to teach your child or children, whether you are a parent, a guardian, a leader, about Jesus, and direct them so they can be directed towards a godly path. And it's not saying that, your parents bring you up in the church, you know about God, you know about Jesus and all of that. It's not saying that you will be perfect in life, that you will never fall, that you will never make mistakes. I'm not saying that, but at least if, your child falls short or make mistakes in adulthood, you can always go to God and pray that he fills in the gap and help guide your child back to him, make that child or adult path straight. You can always do that. So it's not saying that, okay, raise your child up to, let them know about Jesus and stuff. It's not saying that they're never going to do anything wrong. You just know that when they do, the Lord is always going to be there and they're going to get back. They're going to get it back right. That's what I believe. But you got to have faith. You got to believe that. So I just want to leave you all with that, that little situation that happened earlier in the week with me. And yeah, so guys, I hope you all have a great night, and I'll see you all soon.